I used to wake up wondering what disaster the day would serve. My doctor called it generalized anxiety disorder. My brain stuck on high alert. Many years ago, in my late grandpa's attic, I found an old Kodak Retina IIIc. I almost tossed it. Instead, I pressed the shutter. That sharp mechanical click landed like a tuning fork in my chest. I didn't know it yet, but that sound would become the beat my thoughts learned to march to. My anxiety had turned mornings into a checklist of potential catastrophes. Therapy and meds helped, but the static always crept back in. I lived too close to my own panic for any perspective. One night I counted. I checked my phone 49 times between dinner and bed. Something had to snap, and I was pretty sure it would be me. But back to the camera. I loaded a roll of dirt cheap Fomapan 400. 36 chances. Loading film is a ritual. No swiping, just knobs and dials. To focus, you have to twist the ring until the blur sharpens into a face or a leaf. Anxiety lives in the future. Film drags you back to the present moment. Outside I spent 10 minutes just figuring out the light meter. 20 minutes standing still. No doom scrolling. No what ifs. When I finally pressed the shutter, the world didn't implode. The camera's needle settled, and so did something in my chest. For the first time in months, the moment was enough. Shooting film turned my days into bite-sized choices. Every click cost money, so I started asking, is this worth remembering? Framing the question slowed my breath better than any breathing app. I learned to eyeball distances and trust my hands instead of a screen. Light leaks and soft edges weren't flaws. They were receipts for showing up. I kept a notebook, filling it with proof that I could stand still without a catastrophe. Digital photography is all instant gratification. Film makes you wait. You drop off the roll and wait a day, or two, or even a week. My brain would spiral. What if the shots are all garbage? But I couldn't do anything about it. That forced patience became an off-ramp for my anxiety. I developed that first roll in my kitchen sink. As the images floated up, the neighbor's dog, a chipped coffee mug, the oak tree outside my window, I watched the fog in my head lift. Holding the photo of that oak, it hit me. The tree had been growing the whole year I'd been hiding, bracing for storms that never came. Therapists call this behavioral activation, doing something that matters even when you don't feel like it. Film photography adds a cheat code. The manual dials force your hands to move, which tells your anxious brain to relax. Studies show that mindful photography can significantly cut stress hormones and reduce hypervigilance. When your fingers are busy learning, your mind gets a break from survival mode. You don't need a darkroom. A disposable camera or the manual mode on your phone works just fine. Slow down. Choose one frame. Press the shutter like it matters, because it does. I still have the Kodak Retina. Every time I advance the film, I remember that anxiety is loud, but presence just waits its turn. Both voices are there. I just get to decide who's driving. Healing didn't arrive with fireworks. It came one stubborn click at a time.